All right, equations with variables on both sides. We have a 7x on my left side of my equal sign, and I have a 10x on the right side of my equal sign. I am going to get rid of my 10x by moving it over here. To do that, I subtract. I'm going to subtract 10x, and I do it on both sides. When I do that, my 7x minus 10x is a negative 3x. I keep my add 2 equals. This now is 0, and I'm going to keep my add 5, which is 5. Now what I have is just a simple two-step equation. Subtract 2, negative 3x equals 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Whoops, I have to divide by negative 3, sorry. So I get x equals a negative 1. Second problem, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to subtract my 2x. That way I get rid of my x on this side. So I have 4x minus 2 is equal to 3. I now add 2 to both sides. 4x equals 5. And then I divide by 4, divide by 4. This cancels. X equals 5/4. Again, I'm going to subtract 7x to get rid of that variable. I only want to have one variable. So that's 2x plus 5 equals 6. After I subtract the 7x from both sides, now I subtract 5 from both sides. 2x equals 1. Now I divide both sides by 2. It cancels. X equals 1/2. Next problem. Again, same problem, same setup. I'm going to get rid of this 7x by subtracting 7x. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. That's a negative 5x plus 9 equals 10. Subtract 9. To get rid of an add 9, I need to subtract 9. That'll give me 0 there. Subtract 9. So I have a negative 5x is equal to 1. Divide by a negative 5 on both sides, and I get x equals a negative 1/5. Next set of problems, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. Notice there is a pattern on how to do these problems. 8x minus 4 is equal to 8. I add 4 to both sides. That gets rid of my subtract 4. 8x equals 12. I divide by 8, divide by 8. X equals 12/8, right? Wrong. 4 goes into both. 3/2. Remember, you have to write your answer in lowest terms. Otherwise, it will be counted wrong. 2x plus 9 is equal to 6x plus 3. I have to subtract my 6x. You will find that I'm always going to get rid of my variable on the right side. Just the way I do it. Minus 4x plus 9 is equal to 3. Then I have a two-step equation because there's two operations on this side. I start by subtracting 9, both sides. So that's a negative 4x equals a negative 6. Then I divide by a negative 4. And the answer, negative divided by negative, is positive. 6/4. But remember, it has to be in lowest terms. 2 goes into both. 3/2. So my answer is 3/2. That is it. Good luck.